The San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus was founded in 1978. It was the world's first chorus to have the word gay in its name. The creation of the chorus led to the formation of many new choruses and an international LGBT choral movement. The concerts inspired hundreds to come out, share their stories, and even start their own gay choruses. The chorus had sparked a musical revolution that resulted in the formation of the Gay and Lesbian Association of Choruses. Today, the chorus has over 250 members singing at various events. The chorus makes more than 20 community appearances annually for diverse audiences, including many events that directly benefit local social justice and healthcare-related organizations. In many of their other concerts, they sing songs to bring awareness to various social issues, such as bullying, AIDS, and gay marriage. Since 2000, the chorus has raised more than $650,000 for community services. In everything that they do, the SFGMC Chorus strives to create a balance of excellence and activism to make the world a better place.
Brynjel and I took the 5 all the way to Harrison and 11th Street, got off the bus, and walked to 398 11th Street at the Epicenter. After a few phone calls and rings of the bell, Dr. Tim Seelig poked his head out the window to let us in. He met us at the stairs with enthusiasm, cracking jokes about seeing his visitors before letting them in. We climbed the stairs after him, and he led us through several hallways where he introduced us to his office, where books and CDs lined several shelves of bookcases, while awards, recognitions, concert posters, and certificates covered the remaining wall space. After settling into our chairs facing his desk, he asked us to fire questions at him in a booming, friendly, yet stern voice glazed with a Texas drawl. And so we asked him about his history. Tim Seelig began the Turtle Creek Chorale, also a gay chorus, in 1987 and directed and conducted the chorus for 20 years, during which time it became the best men's chorus worldwide. He conducted a lesbian chorus for 12 years simultaneously while also teaching university music courses at Southern Methodist University. He has been conducting the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus for the past 2 years. He proudly added that, altogether, he really has 37 years of conducting gay, lesbian, and mixed choruses if counted separately. In our interview, Tim majestically described how the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus came to be, explaining in part the history of the gay choral movement. In June 1969, the Stonewall Riots occurred, instigating a gay lesbian rights movement where before, it was unheard of for LGBT people to advertise their sexuality proudly in society without ridicule, threats, and social exile. After this event, the 70s unleashed gay pride parades, and especially in San Francisco, a new hope and celebration for LGBT acceptance and community life. With hope and voices in their hearts, the gay community in San Francisco decided to start a chorus. At the first rehearsal, 80 men showed up, and in the 4th week of rehearsal, San Francisco Mayor George Moscone, an openly gay San Francisco supervisor, Harvey Milk, were assassinated by former supervisor Dan White. An impromptu candlelight march began in the Castro, where tens of thousands walked from the Castro district to City Hall steps. There, Dianne Feinstein suggested the chorus sing, and on their 4th rehearsal and their first performance, the chorus sang on the steps of City Hall. Tim emphasized the family aspect of the chorus and how it goes through phases. During the AIDS epidemic, the chorus continued on and became a healing place for members to laugh, cry, and love. Through its history, 300 men have been lost to AIDS. Until medicine for HIV and AIDS emerged, they thought, as Tim said, everyone would die. Tim explained that once hope for life and living with AIDS became a reality, the chorus shifted its energies from the virus to coming out to look at other rights, like adoption, marriage, and equality. adding that there are hundreds of statutes in U.S. law that denies gay and lesbian couples rights that straight people have. I went on to ask about how the chorus incorporates activism into its music, and Tim replied that the Gay Men's Chorus tries to maintain a constant balance between music and mission. Music has always been used to move people towards something, Tim added, because music for music's sake is not the original intent. It is to change people, to elevate them. Tim explained how the best conducting comes out of the church because they know how to create emotion in people, and so a conductor and director should have the elements of an excellent pastor and their ability to create a strong message, then project that message to create hope and motivation in their followers to make them the best people that they can be. Most insightful of all, I found, was that he discussed flipping the traditional hierarchy so that instead of the leader being on top demanding results from those below them and expecting the people below them to fulfill the needs of others, even though their needs might not be fulfilled, Tim practices flipping that hierarchy so that the leader is at the tip of the bottom, finding out the needs of the followers so that they feel happy to work and to help those above them. On the same note, Tim emphasizes the importance of places, especially like universities, to create a safe space for musicians to be exactly as they are. In 2010, Dr. Tim Seelig was hired to conduct the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus, the grandfather of the gay-lesbian choral movement. The chorus needed a strong leader for 300 singers, and at the widening down for his career, Dr. Seelig took the position. In the interview, Tim was asked his 3 greatest assets, and without a doubt, he said empathy. Because, as he said, there was nothing they had been through that I hadn't been through myself. He said secondly, a sense of humor, because they could not have survived hardships without him. And thirdly, he replied, innate musicality, because you're either musical or you're not. In the interview, I found a sincerity in Tim's words and a toughness to his work that ensured he create the best choruses possible, while maintaining a balance of empathy, sense of humor, and musicality. And when I finally asked him the ultimate goal of his work and the work of his chorus, he replied, to make the SF Gay Men's Chorus the best that it can be, maintaining that balance between activism and musical excellence.
On December 6th, Genevieve and I attended the SF Gay Men's Chorus annual Christmas concert. This sold-out concert was held at Davies Symphony Hall. The music they performed at this concert was Christmas music of various genres. During the first half of the concert, the chorus sang more traditional carols, such as Carol of the Bells and Little Drummer Boy. For the second half of the concert, the chorus was dressed in Santa suits and performed more contemporary carols, such as North Pole Rock and Roll and There Is No Mrs. Santa Claus. For this concert, the chorus partnered with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. During intermission, they asked for donations so that the chorus could grant a wish to a child in need. Even though this concert was just their holiday concert, they were still able to incorporate social justice. This concert was a fun, upbeat, and very entertaining concert that brought out the holiday spirit in all.